Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain. Welcome to episode 84 of our Hearts of Midlothian save. Our bid to take them to the top of Scottish football, and today we have two huge games because we host Celtic in the Scottish Premiership and then we host Spurs in the Champions League, and it is all to play for in that. We have a quick update of the league table. We haven't played any games since last episode. We are top. We're now 2 points ahead of Rangers because last time out, Rangers lost away to Hamilton. Our bogey team from the past has come back to haunt Rangers there, which is excellent stuff. So if we can avoid defeat here against Celtic, albeit at home, ideally we'd like to win. We'll be in a really, really good spot in the league, I think. And you can see the Champions League group. It is just so tight. All teams tied on 3 points, 1 win and 1 defeat in the first 2 games. Home games look like they're going to be very, very important. So given that we're at home to Spurs, we really need to, well, at least a point, but ideally we need to be beating them. But that's a big ask to beat a Premier League team. So we'll see what happens in that one. But first up, it's Celtic. But a little bit to catch you up on since last episode, just off-field stuff. Facilities, you can see we have our state-of-the-art training facilities. That was completed, that upgrade. We are going to look to update the data analysis facilities as well. If we can get that higher, it'll just help the club's reputation. I think it was 2.4 million, which is a lot, but it kind of is what it is. You can see the finances, they're still looking strong. We are over the wage budget right now. Now, the reason for that is we've had 2 of our players sign new contracts. Those players are Greg Taylor is on a new deal. It's a 4-year deal. He's on just under $7,000 a week now. And the big extension was Harry Cochrane. He doesn't have a release clause, which is good, but he is on $11,000 a week for the next 4 years as well. So it's worth it to keep him and keep him happy, but big pay raises for both. I think Cochrane was on $3.8 a week, so a big pay rise for him, and that's why we're now over our wage budget. We can, I'll do it off camera, but we can just take money out of the transfer budget into that, which is fine. But we are just the $11,000 a week over the budget right now. So that's pretty much everything to catch you up on. There wasn't too much in between episodes. But let's have a look at the team we're sending out here to face Celtic. We are the favourites for this game. No, sorry, they're the favourites for this game. We are in the better form. Their form is patchy at best. I mean, there's some European games in there, but they've scored 1 goal in their last 5 games. That tells a story, doesn't it? Jesus Christ, what's happened to Celtic? Now, they are all changed, of course. It's a Marcelo coach team now. Now, Marcelo is a good Spanish coach. He's pretty much any team you see in Spain, you think, oh, they're doing well. It's, of course, Marcelo's the manager, essentially. So he's good. Maybe just taking a little bit of time to get his methods across. They're an adventurous, standard playing style, so they've moved away from the passing style under Bielsa. 4-4-2. It's revolutionary, I know, but that's how we're expected. Well, that is essentially how they are going to play. We can see their positional heat map there, their passing network, and their key passes as well. This is how we're going out now. We are trying something here. It may not work, but we are going to try it nonetheless. So we're going to go with Amar in goal. He, Who, Coping, and O'Connor as a back 4. 2 lumps, and then obviously Coping to play it out for us. Johnson and Taylor down the wings. Not maybe the best. Ideally, we would have had Dimitri Mitchell available to play down the left, but no such luck in that situation here. So Cochrane and Turnbull go in midfield. Hartford sits in behind Uche and Carlos. I do want to try them as a duo because there might be something there. And against the 4-4-2, I want to try having the spare centre-back as well. It's a risk. It's maybe not the time to do it against Celtic, but I want to experiment here. Hindsight's going to be 20/20 on this one, but I just feel like with the 2 up top, decent enough players as they are, I don't know. And the way we'll get around the attack is our strikers will man-mark their fullback. So if they get forward, they'll be getting marked, and then we'll have Hartford still up there as an outball. So that's the plan. Like I say, we'll just have to see if it works. Go out there and prove a point today. Come on, let's show what we can do to keep our run going. We are on a decent run here. We're top of the league. We shouldn't have anything to fear. Let's go. All right, here we go. Let me know what you think of the change in tactic. We're going to know it full time whether it's worked or not, aren't we? Hindsight's going to be 20/20 on this one. At least let me know if you sort of agree with my logic, I guess, of having the spare defender against a Celtic team. They're struggling for goals, so maybe it's not the time to experiment. I don't know. I'm doubting myself now, but the game's 10 minutes old, so it's too late to change anything now. Here we go with Hartford. Back for Cochrane. New contract in his back pocket, of course. We're not looking to exploit the flanks. We are looking for the overlap, though, because we are obviously going to have wingbacks getting forward. There's a good-looking ball for Carlos. He heads it down for Uche. Are they going to link up? No, Johnson's there, though. Can he get a cross in? It's there. It's supposed Carlos. Somebody put it in. There it is. It's Uche. What are they doing? If that's the team that hasn't conceded a goal in 5 games, then I don't know who they've been playing, because that is absolutely horrid defending. It's 1-0. Carlos, look at that, linking up with Uche. almost linking up with Uche. Darnell Johnson's just curled one in. I don't know what the keeper's doing. And we had two players that could have scored. Uche's got a little bit more pace, so he got there first, I think. But 1-0, 10 minutes in. What a start. It doesn't matter if it was offside or not, to be honest, because it wasn't given. He's fine. He's just about on. Just about on. If he had been offside and the Carlos could have scored, it would have been frustrating, wouldn't it? But there we go. Here we go again. Sensible throw in here, please, boys. There we go. Cochrane back to Taylor. What's Taylor got for us? Back for Cochrane. Look for Taylor. He goes for Hartford instead. Maybe a little bit deep. We do have our lines sort of close together. There's a good-looking pass. Carlos, can he square it for Uche? Can he square it for going self? Oh, his third time of asking, and Carlos sticks it away. It's 2-0 after 15 minutes, and I'm a tactical genius. Look at this. Excellent, excellent stuff. Maybe we should concentrate now. We don't want to get too carried away here with my tactical genius. But it's a stunning ball from Greg Taylor, wasn't it? And Carlos, could he have squared it there? No, I think maybe he could have. Third time lucky, though, and he's lucky to get a third time, never mind third time lucky. He sticks it away, and it is 2-0 after 15 minutes. I know you're overwhelmed, boys, but please just concentrate nonetheless. I haven't had a shot on goal yet. This is looking decent, isn't it? Let's demand a bit more now. Cochrane, Cochrane on a booking, which isn't ideal, but he should be fine. We have Dozzell on the bench, worst case scenario if we need to change something up. Here we go, defending corners. We did work on this. We've just come out of an international break. He who kind of clears it. Not really, though, in the end, was it? Come on, boys. We did work on defending set pieces. I had a feeling that, that might be something we needed to work on, because we haven't worked on it specifically for a little while. I'm going to give him some praise here. I think we're doing really well. Coming into the break, it's 30 seconds to go. It would be a wonderful time to score, a horrible time to concede, though. Hartford, can he pick out a pass? He goes wide there for Taylor, getting forward. Taylor gets it in. It's Uche. Uche just over the bar. Oh, unlucky for Uche. If it had been a Johnson cross, the Mitchell cross, that's what I'm looking for, he would have stuck it in, wouldn't he? But there we go, 2-0. The strikers have one each. It's going to have to be an assertive. Do not get complacent here, boys. Harry Cochrane, please don't get yourself sent off, mate. We really don't want to lose you. Some calm. We have faith in Darnell Johnson to do a little bit better. Do we expect a little bit more from Turnbull, perhaps? Turnbull, I'm a little bit worried that we might just be moving past him. But I think, to be fair, against the Scottish Premier League teams or Premiership teams, he's fine. But I just wonder, just physically, I don't think he's quite going to be a player for us for the top level, sort of Champions League kind of level. So it's someone that's worth keeping. What's he on right now, wage-wise? He's on just under $3,000 a week. So he's worth keeping while he's on that sort of wage. Oh, and it is in the back of the net. Boys, we worked on that in training. Uche, it looks like, is the man that's missed the header. And we just need to be careful not to throw this all away second half here. It is Uche. You'd expect him to win everything in the air. He's got jumping reach of 18, strength of 20 or something. 17 and 19. You would expect him to be winning those. And that just makes it nervous for us now. They have come back in just a little bit second half. We'll give them some praise. I think we're doing well enough for praise. Maybe not. Hartford's not having a great game. Alright, so let's take Carlos off for Innes Cameron because he's looking a little bit tired. And let's bring Curtis Jones on for Hartford, who's not having a great day. And while we're making subs, Turnbull's having a bit of a poor day as well. So we'll bring Andre Dozzell on for him. We might just look to use him. I can play as a Mazzella, so that's fine. So there we go. We just need to maybe start and see this out a little bit. Be more disciplined. Lower this tempo down. And hopefully this isn't going to come back and bite us. This is how we were approaching it defensively. They have had more of it in the second half, haven't they? But not many highlights. There's the ball. It's off the crossbar. And Cameron. Oh, how's he not scored? He who has it. But it's hacked clear from under his feet. Let's maybe set the wing-backs maybe back to support as well. I wonder actually if we should put them back to full-backs. We can't do it from here, can we? No, drop them back. That might be sensible, mightn't it? Oh, we're so close. We're so close here. Come on, boys. Go back, please. And then just a full-back on support. Please and thank you. Same for you, Mr. Johnson, on support. Excellent stuff. It's all looking good. It's all looking good. We're so close now we can taste it. We're so close now we can taste it. Are we going to do it? Oh, no, don't. Not again. Away. It should be away. Cochrane's there. Get in front. There it is, boys. There it is. We've beaten Celtic at home. That's 6 points clear of them now in the league. That is absolutely massive. I think second half, maybe not so much. Yeah, don't happen second half, boys. So it wasn't really great. Yeah, second half, we did kind of fade away a little bit, but we were still solid enough. So Darnell Johnson is now one, so we have to pay Swansea $500,000. That's fine. He's done really, really well for us. Darnell Johnson, hasn't he? He's been a really, really good signing. That was the early kickoff. It was a Friday night game, but look at that. 5 points clear of Rangers, albeit they have a game in hand. 6 points now clear of Celtic after 9 games. That is impressive stuff from us, boys. Wait right there. We have Tottenham coming up next. It is a huge game. Okay, welcome back. It is time to face Spurs in the Champions League. They are the favourites for this one, though we are in the better form. They did lose, I think it was to Everton last time out, yeah. Now, you can see there's already been the other game in the group. It was the early kickoff, and they've drawn 0-0. So, should we be able to get... Oh, no, sorry, yeah, they did draw 0-0. Should we be able to get a win here, it would put us in a really, really good position to get ourselves, if not out of the group, then certainly parachuting down into the Europa League, which is important. Because what that'll mean then is we can hopefully go on a bit of a run in that and build up the coefficient points, get into pot 3 in the Champions League for next year, and then Bob's your uncle. So here we go. Well, it's not really your uncle, but it will be easier anyway. Victor, this guy is the Spurs manager right now. Decent enough, it looks like, as a manager. It looks like he's managed in Russia previously. They're an adventurous, direct playing style, so very much not the Pochettino way or the adventurous party. As you can see the way they're expecting them to line up here. Very, very defensive. 3 central backs and the man in front of that, the wing backs. I mean, we're going to have to try and get down the sides of them, hopefully catch them on overlaps. You can see very deep, very defensive. Yeah, key passes and playing style. I'm not really sure exactly what to expect from them here. This is the team we're sending out. If they're going to be that defensive, we're going to have a bit of a go at this with Hartford up in the number 10 role. So it's Amar in goal. It's Taylor, Hehu, Coping, and Johnson as the back four. It's Cochrane and Dominguez in midfield. Jones, Hartford, and Lancaster. Jones and Lancaster are going to be very important players for us, I think. And given how deep they are, we've got Uche up there just to be a big menace in the box and hopefully try and bang in a few goals. You will notice no Carlos. That is because he was away on international duty. He is match fatigued for this one. So we've got Cameron and Brewster on the bench. So 2 different options there, depending on what sort of striker we think we need. Tell them to do it for the fans. I'm going to say go out there, give the fans... Oh, that probably works. Go out there, give the fans their money's worth. Some calm, we have faith. And yeah, let's see if we can take a Premier League scalp. I don't think we've played a Premier League team before. I could be wrong about that, but I don't remember having played one before. So this will be interesting. As I said, it's the way they're setting up has got me a little bit... I don't know whether they're going to try and just knock it over our head and catch us out. The fact they're sitting so deep, I don't really know way to set up for it. What we've done defensively, just to show you, is we're kind of halfway. We've got our lines close together just to try and be solid, but we're not high and we're not deep. We're just, because I don't really know what to do. Neither does Taylor, I looked at things, but he's got it out. This is a long old highlight for a kickoff highlight. Here we go with Lancaster, in for Hartford. That was nice. He looks early. He's going to find Jones. Is Uche in there? He should be in there. Jones to Uche. Oh, it's off the crossbar. What a start that would have been. Uche, come on, mate. Oh, that is so unlucky. Smashed it into the crossbar. What a start that could have been. All right, this is all right, though. We're doing okay. It's an even game so far. The other game ending in a draw. Oh, can you imagine if we could win this? It would be absolutely amazing, wouldn't it? Let's give it a get creative. We've got some nervous players there. Harry Cochrane. What can he do from the set piece? We've seen him score from there before, but not today, unfortunately. Just over the crossbar. He who's looking nervous. He's on a booking now as well. That's not great. I think we have Proctor on the bench, not O'Connor for this one. So we could look to make a change if we need to, though. It's not really a like-for-like defender because he who's sort of the monster in the air. Johnson's getting forward, finds Hartford. Hartford rolls one in. Dominguez has done really well. Oh, Dominguez has hit the crossbar as well. Another absolute thunder rocket off his shot. Off his boot, I should say. Thunder rocket of a shot off his boot. Got there in the end. Here we go. Dominguez with the corner. Uche! Oh, it's hit the crossbar again. These goals were to the save. So, okay, it wasn't crossbar. It was a good save from their keeper. We go again. Dominguez. This time it's headed away. And that ends the highlight there. Decent start from us, isn't it? A really, really decent start. We need to try and make this count, though, if we can. Lancaster's looking nervous. I don't like... Oh, we're back here and we're looking nervous. So that's calm from Hartford to find Taylor. No one's gone to closing down. Back for Hartford. Hartford looks like he's running the show right now, doesn't he? Very deep, though. Ideally, we'd want him a little bit closer to Uche. He spreads the ball, can't quite find Jones, and are we going to get punished for that missed pass? This is looking like a Spurs highlight now, isn't it? Come on, boys. Concentrate. Keep your shape. Can we nick a ball somewhere here? Harry Kane's come deep as well there, hasn't he? Ericsson for Dele Alli. Look at these names we're playing against. Oh, Dele Alli shutting down. Oh, it's off the bar. What? There's a magnet in this ball, surely. The magnet is being sucked towards the post. Both teams now, although they've only hit it once, that doesn't really count, does it? But both teams hitting the post. Let's give it a show some passion before the break if we can. Oh no, corner away. It's there away from Uche. They recycle it back out to Ericsson. Ball comes back in again. Oh, it's an own goal. It's Greg Taylor, I think. It is Greg Taylor, and we're getting reviewed. Has he pushed him? He has. It's been disallowed. Oh, excellent stuff. Harry Kane, you clown. What have you done? We've been okay, haven't we? I don't like that we're looking nervous. I don't think it's one of these to say we haven't. I think it's maybe an unlucky as a team talk, or as things are going well, you're capable of better, maybe. I'm going to say we've been unlucky. I think we've been okay. We'll tell he who not to get himself sent off, though he is looking nervous, which isn't ideal. We've hit the post a number of times. I mean, we've got lucky in that their goal was ruled out for whatever it was. Probably a push, I would imagine. But we haven't been bad. We've been the better team. We told the players that aren't playing as well as we think they could, that we expect a little bit more. Lancaster's looking nervous. Come on, mate, fire up. Who do we have? We have McDonald, who could play on the left. Potentially Brewster could as well. After a stunning start to the year, Lancaster's form has really tailed off, which is obviously disappointing because it looked like he was on target for sort of a Sean Clare kind of season. But that has just disappeared lately. Dominguez for Hartford. Can we get off to a stunning start here? Look at the overlap. He's got himself. It's back post. It's Jones. Oh, it's saved. It's saved again. And this time, unlike Carlos in the Celtic game, there was no third attempt. Which is obviously not what we wanted. Lancaster, that's ricocheted clear. Oh, it's gone to a Spurs player. Come on. Oh, what is that? What is that? That is absolutely horrid. Let's demand more. We're going to have to take Lancaster off, aren't we? He's not having a good game. Taylor looks for the throw. Hartford's there. It's headed out, but Dominguez picks it up. Has he got a shot at him here? Dominguez! Oh! Boys, we need to concentrate, I think. We need to calm down here. We need to put the ball in the back of the net. We've been the better team. It's a home game. We have to get the result here if we want to get out of this group. Here we go again with Johnson. Can he get across and he finds Jones? Look at the edge of the area. It's bounced there for Dominguez, and this time, Dominguez does it. It's 1-0, a second goal of this season for him. Inaki Dominguez, he's turning into an absolute superstar, isn't he? I think Gus is about to leave us. Sorry, Gus, I got a bit excited there, didn't I? That's excellent stuff, though. Dominguez gives us the lead, and oh, can we get a big 3 points here, especially with the other game ending in a draw? Oh, Dominguez, I love you, man. What a strike that is. And it been coming, wasn't it? We do deserve to have the lead in this game. We've told them to concentrate. That's fine. If you're overwhelmed for now, we can deal with that. We haven't seen too much from Spurs so far. Let's demand a little bit more. I don't like apprehensive defenders. We need he who, though, because he's the big tall lad back there. We need him sort of as the guardian of our box. All right, come on. Dominguez crosses it across there for Johnson. He's got loads of space. He gets the cross in. It's Hartford this time. Off the keeper saved it. Oh, it's been blocked. It must have been blocked. A really good block with the goal gaping. I don't know where my cat's gone. Oh, there he is. Bye, Gus. Dominguez. Oh, we get to that. Oh, we had hesitated a little bit. We didn't get to it in the end. Come on, boys. I'm going to take off the nervous players, I think. We have McDonald. He can play on the left, can't he? So let's do that. Hartford's having an absolute nightmare of a game. We'll leave him on for now. I don't want to do it, but I'm going to take a nervous defender on a booking off. That gives us 2 ball players down, which maybe isn't the worst thing. I wonder if we just look to slow down this tempo. Yeah, maybe just slow it down a little bit. I don't know what's happened to Hartford this game. But, I mean, it is what it is, isn't it? Come on, show some passion here, boys. Hartford's looking tired as well. We might make another change here. Let's bring Dozzle on for him. He can play up there, more or less. I'm thinking what we might do, though, is maybe go a flat 3 in midfield towards the end here. What we could even do is we could drop Cochrane back, couldn't we? And drop Dozzle in. That looks like it works, doesn't it? What have we got? 5 minutes to go. Oh, we're so close, boys. Come on. Sensible, please. Sensible. Taylor. Nice throw for Cochrane. In for Taylor again. He's got time. He's kind of letting him close him down here. Maybe down the line. There it is for McDonald. Back for Taylor. This is fine. Back for... Look at McDonald. Look at McDonald. He goes early over the top. Uche's made a run. Uche, win it for us, mate. Oh, it's a good tackle. I think we can just see at the very, very top level, Uche doesn't quite have it. He's a really useful player. He's a pain in the backside, but I just don't think he's quite got the finishing for this level. There it is. Oh, it's a penalty. It's a free kick. Uche's pushing now. Come on, boys. All right, we're so close. We are so, so close. Let's actually go and close this thing down now. Come on, boys. Oh, come on. This would be absolutely massive. Absolutely massive. What a scalp. Let's make a change. Oh, we can't make a change. We've made our 3. I was going to say we'll take Uche off and bring on somebody else. Highlight continues. Well, begins again. Dozzle. Back for Dominguez. Dominguez at the double. What a strike from Dominguez again. 3rd goal of the season, and that's done it. We've beaten Spurs. We're top of our Champions League group. We're halfway through. We've won both our home games. That is absolutely stunning. If we can keep a clean sheet here, of course, we've done a little bit of damage to Spurs' goal difference. We'll have the best goal difference in the group as well. I don't know where the goalkeeper's going there. He's looking the other way. Dominguez has put... It's like, what's that movie? Salt, where the bullets bend or whatever it's called. What, is it Salt? I can't remember now. The one with Jennifer... No, what's her name? Brad Pitt's wife. Angelina Jolie. That's who I'm looking for. Anyway, why am I talking about Angelina Jolie in a Football Manager episode? Who knows? It's just what happens sometimes. But this is it. We're winding down the clock. We're passing it between ourselves. The Olays. If I had an Olay sound effect, they'd be ringing around Tynecastle right now. There it is. Back to the goalkeeper. Olay. 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 Alright, it's getting boring. But anyway, you know what's happening. You can see. Look at this. Oh, we're taunting them. We're taunting them, boys. Excellent stuff. Have some of that, Spurs. We're Bayern Munich in disguise. And there it is. A huge, huge 3 points. We've absolutely smashed them again. We're at home. We are a good team. Oh, we're a good team at home. Come on, boys. That is... I'm going to have to say don't get complacent. But I'm really, really happy with that. There we go. Spurs shocked by superb Hearts. We really were good, weren't we? I don't care what he has to say. That pays for our analysis facility upgrade. Very nicely done. Classy Dominguez. 2 goals from him. What a hero he is. Just an absolute star. Unfortunately for us, he's on. I think he's on. Was it 20 grand a week at Real Madrid's paying him? Yeah, I mean we're not paying any of that. I don't know if we're going to be able to get him back. I don't know if he's good enough to be a Real Madrid player. But I tell you what, as a Hearts player, he's absolutely superb. Long may his reign over us. Look at that, 74 games already for the club. We'll just keep trying to get him back on loan as often as we can. If we have a quick look at what that all means for the league tables, we are top of the group halfway through. Yes, we have 2 away games to go. But we have, who do we have at home now? We're going to have Monaco at home. I tell you what, they only just beat us away, and then we're going to have to try and take a point somewhere on the road. If we get to 10 points, I think we'll be good. We'll hope there's a few more draws elsewhere. And if we look, Rangers did win that game in hand, so we're 2 points ahead of them, 6 points ahead of Celtic in the league. That's all looking well and good, isn't it? Guys, if you have enjoyed that, please do hit thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. I think what we'll do, I'm not going to show the Betfred Cup semi-final, because I'm just planning on playing sort of more like the youth teams, the reserve team players. If we get to the final, I'll obviously show the final, but I don't think we're going to show the semi-final. What we'll do is we'll come back for the Spurs away. We might do Motherwell away, because Motherwell's 5th and Inverness at home is 10th. You'd imagine we'd be able to beat Inverness at home. So that'll be for next time, guys. So obviously, we'll show the highlights of the semi-final and the Kilmarnock game. It'll be Motherwell away, Spurs away. We could almost seal our spot into the knockout rounds of the champs. Choking up here. Knockout rounds of the Champions League, guys. That would be insane, wouldn't it? But that's all for next time. Until then, I've been on TV. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.